welcome back to my channel. So I am going to be doing my January favorites today. So basically these are kind of just the products I've been using the last month or so, quite a bit and reaching for quite often, and just pretty good products overall. So I just wanted to let you guys know about them. So without further ado, we'll just get started. So don't forget to subscribe before you leave, and yeah, that's it. So I guess we'll start off with the complexion first, as that's usually how people do their makeup routines. So this toner has saved my life completely. The Pixi Glow Tonic, it has 5% glycolic acid, so it is an exfoliating toner, but it's not very harsh on your skin. So this has really helped my acne a lot too. I do take a medication for my acne, and I have a medicated cream as well, but this just really helps if I get a breakout. It really does tone it down, and it definitely doesn't dry out my skin. And I went through a whole bottle of this, so I'm really happy that I repurchased it. For primers, I have a few that I really like. So first, this is super affordable. So it's by The Ordinary. It's the high spreadability fluid primer. It honestly feels like an oil going onto your face. It's really nice, and it smooths out your foundation super nice. And it has a dropper, so you can pick how much product you want. Another affordable option is Almay Smart Shade CC Luminous Primer. So this just corrects the discolorations on your face. It has SPF 15. It is just a really nice, and it's a really nice brightening primer. So it's kind of has a luminous pink tint to it, but once it's blended into the skin, it's completely fine. And then a really pricey one is the YSL Touche Éclat Blurring Primer. I don't use this every single day, but I do use it if I am having a long makeup day, if I'm going to work. For foundations, I have quite a few. So I'll start with this guy. So this is the Super BB by Physicians formula. So I originally picked this up in maybe like the last 2 weeks, and I've just been wearing it like non-stop. It has amazing coverage, and it just blends into your skin seamlessly, which is really nice. And it's Physicians formula. It's a bit pricey, but it is still affordable. This new foundation by Maybelline, so the Super Stay foundation, I have the shade 120 Classic Ivory, and I also just picked up 112 just to mix them together to make it a bit more of a better color match. But this is a really nice foundation, totally full coverage. It definitely lasts all day. It doesn't like smear off, which is really nice. Yeah, and it's very like, it's like a medium weight to it. Like it's not like a heavy, and it's not like a light, but it's just a nice natural like finish to it. I don't know, it's just definitely a really good full coverage foundations when I do want to wear a full coverage. I don't always like to wear full coverage foundations, but when I do like to gravitate towards that guy. And then of course the one and only Maybelline Fit Me foundation. So this says it's for normal to oily skin, but I find it can work on anybody's skin. It's not very mattifying, but it does like blur your pores and has really good coverage. So I have so many shades of this that kind of go in between, but I usually just do 120 or like 122, or I mix them together. Another affordable guy would be The Ordinary, and I really love this foundation. I also wore it all through December and all through November. I just haven't made any videos, so I haven't gotten to really tell anybody about it. But it is the serum foundation. So they do have a higher coverage foundation, but and I do have it. I don't gravitate it to as much, like towards it as much, but it this is just a nice lightweight feel to it, and it covers enough, and it's kind of has a dewier finish to it because it is a serum, but it's not like overly oily, which is really nice. So I have the shades 2.0N and 1.2N. I've been loving the Make It Last setting spray from Milani. I love the spritz on this. I love the way it smells. It's just like, it's beautiful, and it smells really good, and it really does set my makeup a lot better than a lot of other setting sprays do. Using that one non-stop. I've really been liking the Revlon Youth Fix Fill and Blur Concealer. So it's kind of like the Maybelline Age Rewind Concealer. So it does have a sponge applicator at the top, and you just like click it to get your product. Samantha Ravndal did recommend this in one of her videos, and she says really comparable to the Tom Ford concealing Tom Ford concealing pen, which is hella expensive. This guy can be a little on the pricier side because it is Revlon, but if you get it when it's on sale or when it's around 11, 12 bucks, it's not too bad. I've been really liking the Milani powder foundation, Even Touch powder foundation in the shade 03 Natural. Nice to give yourself more coverage if you're wearing a lighter foundation, and I just use it usually to set my whole face. For highlight, I've honestly been loving this Physicians Formula Bronze Booster in the highlight part. I do have the contour and I really do like it as well, but for the highlight, this is literally so pretty. It's what I'm wearing today. It's so natural but so radiant, and it's not shimmery. Like, it's literally a highlight, not a shimmery, I guess. Like, I don't know, like, it is just so good and I cannot get enough of it. And next is also from Physicians Formula. Fuck, you think I'm gonna be sponsored or some shit. But all their bronzers are honestly so amazing. I have both of the butter bronzers, I have the butter blushes, and I have all their bronzers, and I really do like them. I really like this baked one, especially if I'm gonna want more shimmer onto my face. So now let's move on to eyebrows. So I've honestly, if you like the Precisely My Brow Pencil by Benefit, or you like the Brow Wiz from Anastasia Beverly Hills, you will love the Annabelle Skinny Brow Liner. Has such a similar, if I'm out of this, oh no, I'm not. Has such a similar like tip to the, like, as the others, and it's way more affordable. Also for brows, I'm dropping stuff. I've been loving, well, I've had this for so long, but it is the brow powder from Anastasia. It has just been a ride or die. I always use it every single day. And then also I recently picked up the Benefit 24-hour brow setter, and I did splurge on this item. I mean, $32 for a clear brow gel. I thought I was fine with my Essence $2 brow gel, but I was wrong. This literally makes your hairs stand up and not move all day until you literally take your eyebrows off. Hairspray for your brows. Like, they're not gonna move. They're gonna stay where they are all day long. Next, okay. So this is a little excessive, I'm gonna be honest. So I did pick up all of the In Your Element palettes from NYX. I did not buy these at full price. They were half off when I was in Toronto. And the pigment on these palettes is so amazing. I think, yeah, I used this recently. The pink shade is everything to me. They're so pigmented. This one I think is very similar. Like, I mean, it has a few different colors in it, but the more burnt orange shades and the red shades are really similar to the Naked Heat palette, which I do have, but I do like to have affordable options to let other people know about and to use myself. Like, I can literally be happy with a $10 eyeshadow palette, you know? Like, I just like everything. But yeah, this one's, like, they're just all so insanely pigmented. Like, I'm living for teals and blues and things like that right now. So I picked all of them up. I couldn't say no. They're so pigmented. So I'm pretty sure they still are like half off at NYX if you go to the NYX store. But yeah, I absolutely adore them. And then this is going to be a huge, I don't know how a lot of people feel about this. The ABH Subculture palette is actually like becoming my favorite palette. Like, I haven't used a ton of shades in here, but I honestly, there is fallout. I won't say that there's not, but it's not what everybody thinks it is. Like, I find that a lot of YouTubers like literally are digging their fingers into these eyeshadows and are making them crumble, because I literally have used probably a good 6 or 7 shades and still intact. So I love the color scheme. I love the grungy looks that I can get with this. And then I also got the Prism palette as well, and a lot of people have said that they really do like this. So I just got it actually for these 2 shades because I could not say no to them, which is Throne and Osiris, so more of a navy and a teal shimmer shadow. But I love her quality in her eyeshadows. Modern Renaissance is probably one of the best eyeshadow palettes of all time, and you guys probably agree with me. But I don't know, I love Subculture. I am so happy that I have it. Like, I don't know. People I just feel like people were really, really mean about this palette. But yeah, so I think that's about it for just the products that I've been loving this month. I am gonna be uploading a video on the foundation that I am wearing right now in this video. It is by Rimmel, so that's all I'm gonna say. But yeah, so thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.